Hey guys, uh, as you can hear, my voice is pretty messed up. I woke up with my voice completely gone, and I've been working on getting it back so that I can record this reaction video. Uh, so yeah, I'm sorry if it sounds really scuffed right now. Um, yeah, let's just get into it before I lose my voice again. This is the new special program. Or it's March of VTuber now. Oh, this is cute.
We're live already? Hey everyone! Welcome to the program, and thank you to our sponsor, the Interastral Peace Corporation. I'm your host, Astral Express crew member, March 7th.
What is happening?
I've been watching my favorite streamer in preparation, but this is still my first time hosting, so go easy on me if I mess up, okay? What was I supposed to say again? I think it was, don't forget to like, follow, and share, or I'll chicken out. And then... Oh, without further ado, let's get right into the trailer.
This is so weird. I'm liking it so far. The heck? An inter-astral tournament? I'm so ready. Yay, it's a Topaz.
Join me in the dance. Let's bring
That
this
Numby?
exquisite celebration to its climax.
Oh, don't say climax like that.
Billabong might be in arrears, but I'm out of pocket.
She shoot coins. Numby. Oh, it's a little bow. Oh no, are things not going well for Bronya?
I returned to the Law Fu so I could surrender myself to the Alliance
Oh,
and atone for my sins.
I don't remember her name, but
This will be the last you see of me.
oh, interesting.
Sword War.
Oh, she's so pretty. Oh no, these are a lot of characters. I know there's a lot of characters coming out that I really want. So,
High Cloud Quintet.
oh, she's so pretty.
It is time to say goodbye.
That looks so cool. So, we got Topaz and Jingyuan's like old master coming out. I thought Jingyuan's old master was going to come out before Topaz, but I mean, I guess she still could. They just probably should have been in different order. We get to have a tournament arc. That looks really cool. When does it start again?
Continues.
Cool.
Yeah, the Trailblaze journey continues. There's loads of fun stuff waiting for us out there.
Yeah.
Can't wait to catch it all on camera.
Like what?
Like Jing Liu. Never thought we'd meet a living Xianzhou legend.
Jing
She's
Liu.
super
That's how you say
interesting.
it?
Miss
Okay.
Jing Liu might look young and elegant, but people say she's experienced and super dangerous. I was a little nervous when the director told me I'd be introducing her today. So I thought, why don't I see if I can bring in another young, elegant, experienced, and dangerous lady to help me with the intro. Next
Kafka?
up, let's put our hands together and welcome Miss Himeko, navigator of the
Himeko.
Astral Express.
Oh, that makes sense.
Wow, March. Is that how you see me? I'm very flattered.
Uh-huh. Himeko, you're here already?
That's right. I walked in just as someone happened to be calling me a young, elegant, experienced, and dangerous lady.
You're all those things? So, you want to take it from here, Himeko?
Sure thing. Where were we? Hi, everyone. As March said, I'm Himeko, navigator of the Astral Express. Today, I'll be introducing you to a living Xianzhou legend, Jing Liu.
I'm ready. Oh, her eye covering goes away when she ults. That's interesting.
Ever since I first
Ooh,
caught sight
she's
of
so
her in
pretty.
Yanqing's tracking entries, I was completely hooked. She's Jing Yuan's previous master. I bet she's got all kinds of hidden stories to tell.
As one of the High Cloud Quintet, she was once the strongest swordmaster on the Luofu.
And Amelie voices
However,
her.
due to the effects of Mara, she sometimes loses her grip on reality, perceiving herself as an unstoppable sword.
Jing Liu's so ruthless. She even attacked her apprentice's apprentice.
That's
and
okay.
she figured out Yanqing's fighting style just from the sound of his swords. I'd bolt if I saw her coming my way.
I can't say I blame you. After the Mara took
You
hold
can
of Jing
get rid
Liu,
of
she became a
Yanqing.
different person. As for the day she crossed paths with Yanqing, it was quite the twist of fate.
I guess so. In any case, Jing Liu is unpredictable at the best of times. But if you catch her on a good day, she's as calm as moonlight on a silent night.
Nicely put. Her power is actually deeply connected to the moon's phases. Jing
Oh,
Liu is an ice-type
nice to know.
character following the Path of Destruction, who uses 2 different states in combat.
Different states?
Oh,
What's that?
Think of it this way.
like
When
stances?
Jing Liu is in prolonged combat, her Mara-struck persona takes over and she changes states.
That is
When Jing
cool.
Liu uses her skill, Transcendent Flash, she accumulates stacks of syzygy.
Whoa! Isn't Transcendent Flash the legendary sword move from Mr. Cien's story? The one that cuts through time itself?
You sure seem well-versed in High Cloud Quintet stories, March. When syzygy stacks up to a set amount, Jing Liu is consumed by Mara and enters a
Oh, and then
spectral
her,
transmigration state. In the
blindfold
spectral
goes away.
transmigration state, Jing Liu's every attack deducts a set percentage of HP from her ally's max HP.
Wait,
However,
what?
her attack increases according to the corresponding total HP consumed.
Oh my
See?
gosh,
I
that's so
told you she
cool.
attacks her allies.
While in the spectral transmigration state, Jing Liu's skill, Transcendent Flash, becomes Moon on Glacial River, and she is unable to launch basic attacks. Moon on Glacial River doesn't consume skill points, but does consume stacks of syzygy. When
Huh.
stacks reach 0, Jing Liu exits the spectral transmigration state. Jing Liu's ultimate, Floor Ephemeral Dream Flux, deals a set percentage of her attack as ice damage to a single target and adjacent enemies, as well as granting her additional stacks of syzygy.
Whether it's normal
That's
state
really
Ice Beauty
cool.
Jing Liu or red-eyed spectral transmigrator state Jing Liu, she's one heck of a sword master.
According to Xianzhou records, she was taken by the Ten Lords before the onset of Mara and subsequently detained in the shackling prison. The famous confrontation with her apprentice, Jing Yuan, would come later.
Huh.
Becoming Mara-struck is an unavoidable fate for Xianzhou long-life species. but they're still trying to find a way to break free of the cycle.
Did she break
Brand
out?
new
Didn't she?
1.4 mission, Clouds Leave No Trace. An anonymous letter silently appears on the Express. It seems an unexpected visitor has extended an invitation and is looking to connect with Don Hung to delve deeper into the tale of the Xianzhou. Past events may feel distant in the present, but it's only right to give this story its proper conclusion. Valiant figures from times of old reunite with familiar faces and find themselves in a world drastically reshaped from the one they once knew.
That's so
I
cool.
heard the reason Jing Liu wears a blindfold is to avoid catching sight of certain objects on the Xianzhou. Things that would trigger her memory and the Mara inside her.
Oh.
Well, not seeing isn't the same as not remembering. She's never forgotten those who fought alongside her. As for solving the Mara predicament, we'll
Old
just have to
bleep.
stay tuned for the upcoming Xianzhou story.
Looks like Jing Liu's next move is gonna be trending all over the Xianzhou. Hey, Himeko, what if I start doing my own live streams? They could trend Jing Liu's every step. I bet they'd get loads of
I
views.
think she'd get mad at
Sorry,
you.
March. I wouldn't recommend chasing trends. Your content
called
will
stalking.
probably end up clashing with the IPCs.
Really? But my favorite streamers are always saying you gotta go with the hype. Anyway, how do you think I'm doing so far, Himeko? For this episode, I did loads and loads of research. Plus, I got lots of tips from my favorite streamer.
And which streamer would this be?
Ta-da! She's a streamer called Gwaynithan. Her streams are super
Goy
entertaining.
Nathan?
Gwaynithan?
Goy Nathan.
I can't say I've heard of her.
You haven't?
Isn't she a
She's on the
Lycon
Xianzhou too.
or something?
How about... I know! I'll tell you all about her.
I know we'd heard about one streamer. Oh, this is the breaks rocks with her chest or lady. Yeah. She's so pretty. Did she just throw up? Oh, I love it. Oh my god.
There was one night I couldn't sleep, and I ended up watching Gwaynithan's
I
Kwaiban
need
live
every
stream.
character.
I never heard anything like it. I subscribed straight away. It was meant to be.
Her attire
what
is very
bangers.
Xianzhou, but it feels like she's not from the Luofu.
She's not from any of the Xianzhou ships. I think her real name was Guinevere or something. Anyway, Gui means fine wood, Nai means to exist, and Fen means fragrant. Su Shang came up with it for her. She's her bestie.
What
Guinevere?
lovely imagery.
I know. Plus, if you think about it, Guinevere and Gwaynithan do sound kind of similar. If you say them a few times, right?
Do they?
We might want to steer clear of wordplay, March. I heard the Xianzhou issues fines for that.
Huh? Seriously?
Xianzhou culture is vast and profound. There's still much to learn.
Gwaynithan says that Su Shang is always schooling her on local culture and customs. Su Shang is as Xianzhou as it gets. I feel like everything I learned about the
isn't
Xianzhou I
that,
learned from them.
In the background,
Live streaming, Kwaiban.
I
a
can't remember her
passion
name right
for
now, the,
Xianzhou
like,
culture.
sword one with the
Gwaynithan
chicken.
seems like a girl of many talents.
She is. Although I feel like she mainly uses them to impress her bestie. Did you know that Gwaynithan is actually a street performer? Not to
did.
mention she's also super
Ooh,
talented on the
I
battlefield.
love her
Gwaynithan is a
standing
fire-type
stance.
character following the path of nihility. When using her skill, Blazing Welcome, Gwaynithan launches firecrackers, dealing fire damage to her target and adjacent enemies with a chance of inflicting burn. After unlocking the trace, High Pulls, her basic attack, Standing Ovation, also has a chance of inflicting enemies with burn.
So she
I'm
can burn
curious.
people.
Why firecrackers exactly?
Interesting.
Gwaynithan
We have a
says
fire
that in Xianzhou
damage
legends,
person now.
artists use firecrackers to fend off scary beasts. In return, the nobility supported the artist financially. Gwaynithan is just continuing the tradition, and friendly locals are only too happy to support her. Funnily enough, her talent is called Patreon benefits,
Patreon benefits is her talent.
Enemy
God damn it.
sustains burn damage. There's a chance they'll enter a Fire Kiss state. Fire Kiss is stackable and limited to a set number of turns. While in the Fire Kiss state, enemies sustain increased damage. Which reminds me, I think Gwen live-streamed a battle once too. Her ultimate, watch this showstopper,
I love
summons
it.
and detonates an even bigger firecracker in the form of a D-Ting, dealing fire damage to all enemies. Targets already inflicted with burns sustain additional damage as a set percentage of the fire damage.
Is this what the kids call going viral?
I hate it.
Love to see her combat livestream data.
Let
I
me
bet
go,
it was an
though.
instant hit.
About that. Her stream was taken down halfway through. I think she violated the platform's fire safety policy.
Oh.
What do you think? Got a better picture of Gwen now?
And I can see why you're so fond of her.
Cool, isn't she? I'll message you the link to her streams right now. Sometimes she even sends gifts to her fans. Hey, Gwalings, check this out. Scale Gorge spring water, clear and tasteless, rich in calories. One sip. You just saved yourself a meal. Actually, I bought some 5-liter Scale Gorge spring water during Gwen last stream. When you're watching her stream, you gotta be ready to grab the deals. They're awesome!
Oh
Wait a
god.
minute, March. If that's the case, those bottles of Scale Gorge spring water in the Express's storage room, you bought all of those?
Yeah? What about them?
Interesting. Just the other day, Welt was telling me about his new healthy lifestyle habits. Apart from exercise, he's been drinking 8 glasses of water a day.
Oh no.
Strangely enough, he's gained a little weight. Guess it must have been...
So Mr. Yang was drinking the... it's getting late, Himeko. We should get back to the show. The next person we'll be talking about is Topaz.
Yay, Topaz.
Sure. So, who's Topaz?
Actually, I don't know either. But the director said that Topaz works for the IPC. She even knows that presenter, Albert.
Oh,
Speaking of, let's get him on the line. He can introduce Topaz. Albert? Albert! Ah!
Oh, yay.
And whether or not your world has a day cycle. Good morning.
Oh, they made
good
him go like a
afternoon,
transmission.
and good
So
evening.
cool.
I'm your good buddy Albert.
Hi, Albert.
Why did our art style change?
On my show, we go by my style. Up next, allow me, Albert, a professional Interastral Peace Corporation anchor, to introduce to you my guest and IPC colleague, Topaz.
Topaz. That'd be so cute. Topaz is. Oh my god, it's so cute. Just accept it, Topaz. I love it. My god.
Topaz is a rising star in the IPC Strategic Investment Department, currently heading up
Fire
the special
hunt
death ticket team.
character?
She's a combination of youth,
Working
elegance,
2
and
fire
remarkable
characters?
ability.
The
Interesting.
Special Debts Picket Team. I think I've heard of them.
Well, as you may know, among the universe's major investors and lenders, the IPC is a big fish. And with so many venture capital projects, there are bound to be bumps in the road. Topaz is our go-to person to smooth out the bumps and make sure we recover what's owed.
Oh, I get it. So the corporation's in the red?
When dealing with defaulters, Topaz's methods are swift and effective, saving the IPC from many a potential loss. She also has a great knack for investments, turning even the bleakest projects into success stories and ensuring huge returns for the corporation.
Wow, impressive. Does she
She
have
gonna
some
shake
kind
down
of
Bella
superpower?
Fog?
Within the walls of the IPC, there is indeed a rumor that Topaz's stellar success might have something of the supernatural about it.
Numby just sucking up everyone's
Supernatural?
coins.
Oh, reminds me of Gwen ghost hunting streams.
Ghost hunting? Let's not jump the gun. When people think of Topaz, they don't think about ghosts, but a certain unmistakable companion. I'm talking about her warp trotter, Numby! They may look like a cute mascot, but Numby is Topaz's trusted sidekick, both at work and out on the battlefield. Numby has a keen sense for sniffing out wealth. Security checks, debt settlements, and calculations are all child's play for this little piggy. Together with Topaz, they traverse the cosmos, resolving any and all debt disputes that could threaten the IPC's operations.
Okay.
Numby is a legit employee. They even have an official role and title.
Really?
Really. And don't forget, the corporate world mirrors the battlefield in more ways than one. Topaz's prowess in the former is just as swift and formidable in the latter. And if you
Sorry about that.
believe, Numby plays a huge part in that.
Alarm went off or
Topaz and
something.
Numby are fire-type
Oh,
characters, following the path
Numby
of
walks
the hunter.
around with
At
you.
the start of an allied turn, if no enemy on the battlefield is inflicted with proof of debt, Topaz will inflict this state on a random enemy, thereby boosting the follow-up attack damage they receive. During battle, Numby starts out with an initial speed and acts autonomously,
Numby's so
attacking
cute.
enemies inflicted with proof of debt. Excluding Numby's own turns, every time an ally follow-up attack hits an enemy inflicted with proof of debt, Numby's action is advanced forward.
Oh,
Seems like
interesting.
Numby and Topaz share a strong bond.
They make
Oh,
a tight
she's
unit.
gonna follow up
Speaking
characters.
of which, Topaz's skill, difficulty pan, is able to reallocate proof of debt to a different target, allowing Numby to immediately launch an assault and deal a set percentage of Topaz's attack as fire
Okay.
damage to the new target. This counts as a follow-up attack. Topaz's ultimate, Turn a
Interesting.
Profit, allows Numby to enter the Windfall Bonanza state. In this state, damage and crit damage dealt by Numby both experience an increase. If that wasn't enough,
Oh.
every time an ally's basic attack, skill, or ultimate hits an enemy inflicted with proof of debt, Numby's action is additionally advanced forward.
Oh.
After Numby launches a set number of attacks, this effect is dispelled.
Whoa, Numby's got moves!
Some believe that everything possesses a soul. I believe that if you treat all living things with genuine care, regardless of whether they're human, they'll respond in kind.
Hold on to your hats, folks. Numby's not
Does it
done
help
yet.
you find treasure
Topaz and Numby's
chests?
technique,
Oh,
Explicit Subsidy,
that's
allows
cool.
Topaz to summon Numby when entering a map. Numby then automatically seeks out basic treasures and trotters within a certain
It
range.
seeks out other
leading Topaz
trotters?
right to the loot.
That's nice.
The best part?
I haven't
Trotters
found
will
all
be
the
allergic to their
trotters.
approach, and this effect doesn't even consume technique points.
Oh, it makes
If
them not
Topaz
run
and Numby
away.
enter combat after using their technique, our little warp trotter regenerates a set amount of Topaz's energy after launching their first attack.
That's so
If
cool.
Topaz and Numby are still in the team after winning a battle entered in this way, the team receives a small amount of additional credits up to a set daily limit.
You get
The
additional
above also
gold?
goes for winning battles
Dude.
entered in this way within the simulated universe. But instead of credits, the team receives a small amount of cosmic fragments with a
Dude.
chance to bag a random curio.
Are you
That's
kidding?
quite the skill set. Seems like Topaz and Numby have a bad cop approach to debt collection.
All that and no defense.
So I do need,
We might
like,
as
this
well
character
call
is
Numby
insane.
The omnipotent cosmic piggy bank.
Omnipotent cosmic
Careful
piggy
now.
bank. I love it.
If
Yes.
there's an eon of prosperity out there, I doubt they want competition. Truth be told, Topaz doesn't care much about Numby's wealth-generating abilities. Here at the IPC, she has a reputation for being clean as a whistle. Money just isn't that important to her. Money is a means, not an end. Work should make you happy. Topaz looks after Numby because she loves them. Simple as that.
Yay.
That's not all I heard. In version 1.4, Stagnant Shadow's Shape of Scorch will be going live.
Shape of
Beat it,
Scorch.
and you can snag the essential material
Oh.
required for Topaz and Gwenifin.
So I can't do it ahead of time. Darn.
Albert, are you sure Topaz is just your colleague? It feels like she's got a way bigger role than you.
What? Clearly, you've never worked in a top-tier company. In esteemed enterprises like ours, we stress a horizontal approach to management. As long as one has their own methodology, finds their own niche, and employs their own strategy, they can exert unlimited influence and change the
March.
Himeko, is he making any sense to you?
I'm not quite following.
Look, I might not get the ins and outs of investing, but I know my way around a presentation deck. Those dazzling slides on Topaz? Yup, my creation. Impressive. It's all about making yourself indispensable in the workplace. And if Topaz were here right now, she'd acknowledge my presence with the utmost respect.
How's it hanging, Owly? Hi, viewers.
Topaz!
That's my name. Don't wear it out. You guys probably mentioned already, but I work in the Strategic Investment Department at the IPC headquarters. It's an honor to be here for Miss March 7's show today, and to meet Miss Himiko.
Hi, Topaz.
Nice to meet you too.
The Director Topaz, what brings you here?
A while ago, we received an investment application from the Interastral Peace Media Department. It seems the IPM's presenters want to expand the program's reach. As such, the corporation sent me to evaluate the program's performance.
Director Topaz, I'll show you my expertise right now.
No.
So, without further ado, let's unveil version 1.4's eagerly awaited 5-star character.
Okay, here's where all
During
my
the
money's
first phase
going.
of 1.4
No.
in the character Event Warp, Gentle Eclipse of the
I
Moon.
hope I just have
Trailblazers
enough
can
gems.
acquire the limited 5-star character Jing Liu. And
Yeah.
during the second phase of 1.4, 2 character Event Warps will become available. In the character Event Warp, Sunset Claws, Trailblazers can obtain the limited 5-star characters Topaz and Numby. Meanwhile, in the character Event Warp, Butterfly on Sword Tip, the limited 5-star character Zila will
so
be
they're
making a
doing
return.
Genshin's thing
And I
now,
almost
where
forgot
they
to
have
mention, the 4-star character
2
with
banners
Knifen
going at
will
once
also
now.
be a part of these 2
Awesome.
second phase character Event Warps.
Look who's
So
back.
Sila's
It's
coming
Sela.
back.
Feels like forever since we last saw her in
Ew.
Belobog.
Characters aside, we're also eagerly anticipating version 1.4's 5-star light cones. And 1.4's first phase light cone event warp. The drop
That's
rate
good.
of the
It's always
5-star
good to
light
have more
cone,
banners
I shall be
and
my own
rotate
sword,
characters
will be
faster.
boosted.
It's that sword-wielding beauty again.
Standing there in the moonlight without a
pretty.
blindfold, amidst all those flowers. Quite the sight.
Unforgettable.
Meanwhile, in 1.4's second phase light cone event warps, the drop rates for the 5-star light cones, Worrisome Blissful, and In the Night will be boosted.
Wow, Topaz is so lucky to be surrounded by so many cute fluff balls. Can we get one for the Express, Himiko?
Oh, I love them.
Oh, please.
I'm afraid that might not be possible. I remember Pom Pom saying they're not keen on having
I'm so
anything
glad
that
they
sheds fur in
kept
the carriages.
the light cones on separate
Pom-Pom
banners.
sheds tons of
I was really
fur.
afraid they'd
Yo,
put them on the
trotters
same
like
one.
Numby make great companions. They're non-shedding, low maintenance, and super squishy. Plus, they can
squishy.
snip out valuable treasures. Or, what about adopting a talking bird? Like Owly here.
Wait, what? Absolutely not. I'm the star of the IPM. And that wraps up today's Warp and Light Cone segment. Director Topaz, I was wondering, how did you rate my performance?
Let's talk about that later. The reason I'm here for March's show today is to present some small gifts to our esteemed viewers on behalf of the IPC. I'm not the best at
Another
crafting
code?
presentation decks, but here is a slide I worked up.
No? Oh, no, that is code. Uh-huh. I love this ad.
Feel the frost in the space fantasy adventure Honkai Star Rail.
That's great. Oh, they each get a commercial. Freaking Numby.
Dive into a timeless space fantasy adventure. Honkai Star Rail.
Gee, thanks. busy?
Well, the corporation is a big part of my life. In fact, me and my team are heading out to business on Eurillo 6 very soon.
Oh,
Taking
we've
part
thrown
in
you
today's program
along.
was a nice change of pace for me.
Oh, really? Eurillo 6? We've been there. So, is this a debt collecting trip?
Is that why Bronya's so
I'm
upset?
afraid I can't comment on internal IPC matters. That said, I heard the Express crew will be heading to Eurillo 6 for the Trailblaze Continuance Future Market. Looking forward to
Interesting.
seeing you all in Bellabog.
Huh? How did you know about that?
Preliminary research is crucial for the smooth progression of any project. Our data collection lead informed me about a significant site on Eurillo 6 known as the Pillars of Creation, a memorial symbolizing centuries of Bellabogian resistance. Out of respect, I intend to pay a visit there with a few colleagues.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, where are my manners? Let me introduce them. Senior staff, team leader, grunt, field personnel, and grunt, security personnel.
Hello, Grunt and Grunt.
They look pretty slick, but
I love the first
I
one.
can't help
It's so
but
funny.
wonder.
Are they enthusiastic about a trip to an ice planet?
I'm afraid enthusiasm doesn't come into it. The IPC's balance sheet isn't the best right now. We haven't got the capital to outsource missions like these.
That explains the recent disturbance in the corporation. As if thousands of voices suddenly sighed in exhaustion and
Star Wars
suddenly
references.
silenced.
Let's set that aside for now.
I
You
love
know,
it.
I've heard all about the achievements of the Astral Express. I also heard that the train's navigator was a lady of unparalleled beauty and talent. It was a pleasure to meet you at last, Miss Himiko.
Another reason for coming on the show today? I hope I lived up to your expectations.
You exceeded them.
You two can be a couple.
Next
It's okay.
time, let's see if we can meet up in person.
I'm sure we can make that happen. Once your work in Bellabog is done, perhaps you'd like to drop by the Express.
It's a deal. I've always
New
wanted to set
headcanon.
eyes on the Express.
Jeez. Can we get a room for these guys already?
Get a room? What does that mean?
As another gesture of the corporation.
Wait, are they actually
goodwill,
like
I'd like to introduce a brand new
legit
event for
having them
everyone to
flirt?
take part in.
Oh, woohoo!
Nice.
Thought I was
Recognized
just reading too much
universally
into
as
it.
the leading video game brand, Ethereum Wars is set to unveil an offline fan event on Eurillo 6, the Interastral Tournament Festival.
Ethereum Wars?
Tournament
What's
arc.
that?
Think of it as a holographic video game. To secure a spot in the grand final, contestants must collect and nurture ether spirits, which can
Oh.
be found within victory zones.
Ether spirits?
I'd venture to guess they're much like Numby here. Digital replicas of creatures designed to serve as combat companions.
Oh.
Right you are, Miss Himiko. Your knowledge in this area is surprising.
I've heard a
Oh
thing or
my
two about
God.
the IPC's research and cultivation programs. Am I right in assuming that the aim of this
It's
event is to
Pokeball,
analyze the suitability
but
of
for
different
Starro.
species as fighting companions?
Correct. And we stand by our promise that no real-life creatures will be harmed during Ethereum Wars. The IPC has renovated an old weapons testing ground to serve as a tournament venue. We've also set up victory zones in different locations. Herta Space Station, Eurillo 6, and the Xianzhou Laofu. Those who manage to defeat the championship contenders in each victory zone and complete the hyperlink challenges will be greeted with
Oh
generous
my
rewards.
god, this is
It's also worth
amazing.
noting that ether spirits, both allied and enemy alike, are classified into 3 types: mechanical, humanoid, and aberrant. In combat, these types have a cyclical relationship, with each one countering another. Attacking enemies that are vulnerable to your current ether spirit's type will allow you to deal
Oh, this
extra
looks
damage.
amazing.
Oh, so picking a type that counters your opponents is super important.
You got it. Furthermore, as you advance through the competition, you'll gain access to the even more formidable Overlord Ether Spirits, which can be developed to boost their combat prowess.
So the deeper you delve into the competition, the fiercer the fights become. This is gonna be quite the contest. You okay there, March 7th?
This might be the
Ether spirit?
event
Copy.
time.
Let's see.
Wait.
Whoa, a gold Albert.
Miss March, do I look like some battle pet to you?
Yes.
You can't just collect anything and everything.
promise.
Had to catch them all.
A reminder to our esteemed contestants. Numerous players from across the universe will be partaking in Ethereum Wars. As you progress, new opponents will be revealed.
Oh, I'm so
After
excited.
completing all challenges, exhibition matches await, where you might end up face to face with some unexpected opponents.
I hope this sticks
and
around.
should you rise to the occasion and overcome the Interastral Tournament Festival challenges, you'll receive IPC-sponsored eligibility for a specially selected 4-star
Oh,
character.
you get to choose a 4-star?
And there you have it.
Awesome.
The full
I have all
rundown on
these,
Ethereum Wars. Hope you all have fun and
I
remember
have
to
more than
treat your
enough
combat
circles.
companions kindly. I've got a meeting to get to. Bye for now.
Huh? You're leaving so soon?
But I'm sure our paths will cross again. Over to you and Albert.
He
Keep
nice
up
to
the good work.
Bronya.
There will be a year-end bonus for everyone when we roll out the new project.
Year-end bonus.
Thank you, Director. Your wisdom, foresight, and mentorship, no
Bye,
bounds.
Numby.
Take care now. Stay safe out there.
I should be going too. There's some maintenance on the express to attend to. Hope to catch you all soon.
I forgot
Thanks for
Himiko
all
was
the
like
help,
the
Himiko.
mechanic.
See you soon.
Forgot she rebuilt the express.
Are they gone?
Gone?
Topaz and Himiko.
I think so.
Are you sure?
Yes, take a look for yourself. See? Told you. All gone. Nobody here but me. Nobody else on the line.
Whew, that's a relief. All those gifts. If you ask me, Topaz is just abusing her position to engage in a personal pastime.
Huh? Topaz's personal pastime? What's that?
Isn't it obvious to you? Maybe you should take another look at the specifics of this event.
Let me think. I got it! So Topaz's personal pastime is hunting.
Duh? Hunting? Miss March, what gave you that impression?
Well, isn't that right though? I'll show you.
March is so cute.
This event is all about sneaking up slowly and then... Hey!
Whoa, slow down a second. Topaz's pastime is cuddling creatures, not hunting them. As soon as she gets home, she grabs her pets and cuddles the heck out of them. She's got hundreds at her company apartment.
Huh? Did you say hundreds?
What the heck?
How does she have the space?
Well, her company apartment is an ecological starship.
What the heck?
Meanwhile, my feathery butt's in his studio from the 2020s. Topaz lives it up in a giant starship over at corporate HQ. Well, I get by on packed lunches in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, Albert.
Let's shift our attention to some of the other thrilling events coming our way.
Okay.
First off, during the 1.4 release, the Planar Infinity event is making its debut. Herta and 3 other members of the Genius Society made some
Another
small
upgrade to
renovations to the
Simulated
simulated
Universe.
universe.
Okay.
But each of them threw a spanner in the works. With the code damage, the universe is beginning to expand exponentially. Madam Herta wanted me to pass a message on to our trailblazers. Don't panic,
Oh.
just a minor bug.
The
You will
heck?
be compensated.
Minor bug? Really? It doesn't sound like it.
It's true! The spanners in question cause the simulated universe's blessings and curios to multiply.
Oh my
As
gosh.
such, in Planar Infinity's ordinary plane challenges, trailblazers can obtain some wonderful buffs.
For example?
For example, a cosmic big lotto that won't disappoint.
Oh,
That's so
wow.
cool.
See what I mean? Following an ordinary plane challenge, trailblazers will enter Herta's manic plane with their buffs in tow. Every time trailblazers successfully challenge a wave of enemies, a floor is successfully cleared. As floors are cleared, trailblazers will face off against increasingly difficult enemies.
Oh, so this is like full
I
roguelike
knew there was
now.
a catch. Now we have to
Almost.
fight attrition warfare?
So
Herta
floors
wants
and
to test the limits of the simulated universe's
bosses.
memory.
Yeah.
Don't panic, Ms. Mars.
This is so cool.
As long as trailblazers obtain as many buffs as they can in the ordinary plane challenges, they'll be able to face down the manic plane with full strength. Trust me, In the simulated universe, anything is possible.
Really? I don't believe you.
You must believe me! I promise you, it's a walk in the park. I'm begging you.
Now I really don't believe you.
And of course, we're
Awesome! Gift of Odyssey again. I need that so bad.
Stimulating check-in event. Come on, y'all. Give it up in the back. Let's hear it for checking in.
Woohoo! Check-in, check-in.
Also in 1.4, we'll be welcoming in a story replay feature. We're interacting with characters in the story.
Are you kidding me?
Pages can now pause dialogue and review surrounding context. All that
okay.
juicy lore and tasty
That's really
exposition
nice, though.
buried under trigger-happy mouse clicks, waiting to be rediscovered.
Every time I misclick
Doesn't mean
now.
you can make new choices, though. So always make
me-
choices that you know you won't regret.
I thought they
We'll
meant we could
also be
actually
seeing
replay it.
The return
Yay,
of the planar fisher and realm of the strange events. During the events, successfully challenging
I need Realm of the
simulated
Strange so
universe
bad.
and Cavern of Corrosion can earn you a set amount of double rewards.
Nice! Double rewards! Some people are farming the cavern like crazy every day. They can save themselves some time.
Need
Would
double rewards
you be one of
for
those people, Miss March?
Me?
experience
No way!
pages.
Pom Pom never stops talking about that mysterious recipe they found.
What?
Things are gonna get real busy soon.
And what's a
What
recipe
recipe?
gotta do with being busy?
It's not just the recipe.
Oh,
Pom Pom's been talking about organizing
So
a whole
cute.
food tour event. So strange. Nobody even knows where the recipe came from. What if Pom Pom runs into bad guys on the tour? I need to protect the conductor.
Ha! I get it now. You want to pose as a bodyguard to get a bunch of free snacks.
That's slander. The food tour will be following the express around the world. Keep your
That's
eyes
cute.
peeled for official announcements on when and where we'll be stopping.
Hey, I'm the one that leaves people in suspense around here. And now for the moment you've all been waiting for. Redemption codes!
redemption
codes.
Woo. Ooh, pretty.
We are honored to introduce Honkai Star Rail to the PlayStation 5 on October 11th. PlayStation 5 is a perfect
This is
platform
nice
for
that they're
this
putting
journey.
videos here now, so it's not just like
Allowing our team to
waiting
tap
here
into
for
full potential of the console.
a minute, like with nothing going
The
on.
story of Honkai Star Rail is only getting started. Now with added technical features.
Gosh, this is such a good program. Every program they do is so good. There's so much content. The Pokemon thing looks so
I'm
fun.
on board the Astro Express on this October 11th. Adventure has no limits.
What
May
else?
this journey lead us
There was
starward.
that. There's the new characters. 3 new characters? Yeah, the streamer.
Well, that's everything for today. Thanks for tuning in to our special program and see you in the...
Wait! Albert! Who's the main presenter here? Shouldn't I be the one to bring the show to a close?
My bad. Force a habit. In that case, is there anything our main presenter would like to say to the audience?
Let me think. Oh yeah, don't forget to like, follow, and share. Let's get to 50 billion views.
I want 50 billion
50 billion.
views.
You might want to take a few zeros out there, Mark. Anyway, I got a flap. They're not paying me enough overtime, that's for sure. So whether or not your world has a day-night cycle, good morning, good afternoon, and get yourself home already. Albert, sign it off. Bye-bye.
Wait,
Bye.
Albert! He really made a break for it. Anyway, so that's all for today's program. Thanks a lot for tuning in.
This was so
I'm your host, March
cute.
7th, wishing all you guys a great day.
Oh, it was so good. Oh, still more?
Finally! I'm exhausted.
You didn't hit stop recording yet, Marge.
Huh? Really? Oh, thank you, thank you. Actually, I was feeling super nervous. Oh, no. You guys did all the hard work. Thank you, thank you. Huh? Is the program link up already? I'll share it with my friend. Hey, you see my stream just now? You said you'd be tuning in. Link is already up, by the way. I just shared with you. Remember to watch the whole thing. I'll be checking.
There you go. That was so good. Oh, I don't know what I'm most excited for. The characters are amazing. The event looks freaking unbelievable. The simulated universe change too looks really fun. If it's actually like you're just getting as many buffs as you can and going like infinitely until you die. Like, that'd be so cool. I'm gonna go give my voice a little break now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're super excited too. In the comments, tell me what you're most excited for. I'd love to hear. And if you liked the video, please like and subscribe. Okay, thank you, and